Greetings, Hive fans, and welcome to another video where I help you play Hive like a champion. I'm going to be doing a gameplay here in Stepanzo's Nokamute AI challenge. This is game 2. Stepanzo challenged Hive players to play against the new AI over at Mzinga Hive Viewer and play with a specific bug order. Game 1, I won on my first try. I've already recorded that, and there's a link. We're going to try this. There's a link right there to where I played game 1. This is going to be game 2, playing as black with a specific bug order, and we're going to give it a try. So let's go ahead and get Mzinga open here. We're going to do File, a new game. White is the computer, black is human. We're going to play with all 3 expansions. The computer is going to play a maximum time of 30 seconds. And I didn't set that correctly. I'm hoping that my engine is set correctly. So we're going to go ahead and give this a shot and see what happens. So Nokamute is playing white with 30 seconds. So each move should take about 30 seconds. My first bug is the black pill bug. I don't have any choice with that. So let's see what happens here. What bug is my opponent going to start with? Opened with the mosquito. My next bug has to be Black Beetle 1. This is interesting because it forces you to play with a bug order that may not be your standard bug order. I would very rarely ever start with a black pill bug, but Stepanzo's challenge forces me to do that. So we will see what will happen here. And over at Discord, there has been quite a bit of discussion about how this has turned out. I think it's fairly challenging. So I'm going to go ahead and place the beetle in elbow, and we will see what the next bug placed is. Now I can either do a buffered opening and place my queen off the beetle, or I can do an F opening or a Z queen formation, placing the queen down there. So let's see what white's third bug is. Brings in an ant. I am going to go ahead and try a Z queen formation and see what happens. My next bug has to be Black Ant 1. Now, of course, I don't have to bring Black Ant 1 in immediately. I can make a move beforehand. So let's see what the ant's, if the ant's going to play. Okay, the ant pins my beetle. My next bug, which is written down right down below, is Black Ant 1. So let's bring Black Ant 1 in, and we'll bring it there in an anti-spawn defense, which is not really my favorite anti-spawn defense used with the ant. Next bug has to be a grasshopper. So part of me really wanted to cheat and try this out first, but I'm not. This is the first time I've played. This is game 2 of Stepanzo's challenge. He brought in a beetle. So my next bug is going to be a grasshopper, or I can move the ant. I will move the ant to there. Still have to bring in a grasshopper as my next bug. Now, of course, playing with the pill bug, number one concern is qualification for the win. Can't win unless you qualify first. So mosquitoes and beetles are very critical. And I've got 2 bugs already pinned, the mosquito and the beetle, although it is possible that this, like for example, if the ant slips into there, the mosquito can gain beetle power and climb up. So I will now, if I place the grasshopper here, it somewhat forces the ant to move. So let's see what happens. Next bug is going to be the black spider. Of course, if he doesn't pin me from this spot, the black spider here, 1, 2, 3, will have an angle of attack to attack the queen. So if the ant does not move, then the okay. Interesting. What that means is this grasshopper can no longer jump to there because that frees up the mosquito. So I'm going to go ahead and bring in my spider to there. Next coming in will be ant number 2. So my opponent is doing fairly well in the ant game. He's got 2 mobile ants. Unfortunately, okay. That's going to get a beetle atop the hive. But if he doesn't do something right now, my spider can pin his queen. I'm somewhat hoping that if the beetle climbs up, I might get a jump here in some tempo. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So my next bug in is going to be black ant number 2. So yes, he did bring in the pill bug. Next up for me is the black mosquito. I'm sorry. Next up for me is black ant number 2. I got to bring the ant in before the mosquito. I'm going to go ahead and bring an ant in. I'm going to place it here, which brings it into the game, but also anchors down that spider so that the pill bug can't move it. Next up for me is going to be a mosquito. I'll want to bring it in with ant power, so I'll be able to bring it in either this spot or that spot. I will go ahead and bring it in here. He's going to be threatening with that beetle. I guess I could have moved my ant over and pinned the beetle. So maybe if his beetle doesn't come up this time, I will move my ant over to here and pin that beetle. Okay. Another beetle comes into attack. I'll swing over and pin that beetle with my mosquito, which gives me, will have immediately give me beetle power. Okay, what's next for me will be a ladybug. Again, if white beetle number 1 doesn't climb up, I will, okay, he climbed up. So, but he climbed up in a defensive position. He did not climb up moving forward to attack. That's interesting. So black ladybug is next for me. He still has another ant in reserve. So I'm, let's see, well, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and bring my ladybug in now. I'm going to bring it in right here. Helps keep that spider anchored down, but it has angles of attack to both of these two kill spots. But I have to be very careful here because one way that you can qualify for the win is by surrounding your pill bug so that it does not have a place to warp out your bug. And right now, my pill bug doesn't have a good place to warp out my queen. Okay, the third ant comes in. I am going to play a little bit of control here and pin that ant. Okay, next up for me is black spider number 2. I could play it here and do a pin replacement. I could play it with an angle of attack to that spot, but I run the risk of getting a, oh, he plays it, does a ring. Interesting. Okay, he plays a ring. He's got grasshopper. He's got good bugs to jump in with. He hasn't played a single grasshopper or ladybug yet. So my next bug played is going to be black spider number 2. So I'm going to go ahead and cover the beetle. Now, an interesting situation is he can warp this grasshopper into there. So I may need to anchor my grasshopper down. Okay, he's playing a grasshopper there, which has a couple things. It has an angle of attack to this spot, but it also anchors down my ant, which is under there. So if I didn't have to play a spider right now, I would probably play the beetle. But let's see where I want to play. I'm going to play the spider here. No. I'm going to play the spider here, anchoring down my grasshopper, so it can't be warped in by his mosquito that has pillbug power from my pillbug. Now, of course, when you have a beetle atop the hive beyond your own queen, if it has to cross over your queen to get into attacking position, you run the risk of, as soon as it covers your own queen, okay, here comes the ladybug. Okay, I can play another beetle, so I'm going to go ahead and play a beetle here. Which should allow my beetle to get up. Now, one danger, of course, is if I'm able to warp my queen out to there, then his mosquito has pillbug power and could warp my queen into there. So I have to be very careful of that. I would much rather warp my queen this way. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to warp my queen over to there. And I'm threatening to escape with my beetle. Okay, he anchors down my beetle. What that also does is that makes it so that that is no longer a viable place to warp my queen. So he's threatening to go ladybug to there. No, because I could warp my, he's threatening to go ladybug to here. So he's threatening to go ladybug to here. And I can't, and then neither one of these two spaces are warpable. Let's see, black beetle number 2 has been played, black ant number 3. So I'm going to go ahead and bring black ant number 3 in here, anchoring down his beetle. And I'm guessing he's going to go to there. Okay, his ladybug comes to there. This is not a viable spot to warp to because, well, let's see, maybe it is. No, does he have a bug that can take the kill shot to there? And the answer is no. But I have to be very careful because that gives him I'm going to warp my queen to there. Give it a few more liberties. So let's see, my last two bugs are okay. He jumps out to there. Okay, now he's got two grasshoppers and a spider. I don't really mind if he moves one of his ants. What can happen if he starts moving forward with his... Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and start a beetle attack and see what happens. I should probably take time to do some counting here, but I'm going to be lazy. Because his pill bug, he has a pill bug and mosquito with pill bug power, so it's not just sufficient for me to cover his pill bug. I'm going to have to get his queen covered. Okay, I'm going to go to there. Now, this is not a viable warping spot for my queen because he would immediately win. Okay, he moved his ladybug to there. Okay, if I attack with the ladybug, he cannot use the... Well, no, he can warp it to there. No. Yes. If I attack with the ant to there, yeah, I'm just going to go. He's got to jump out with one of his defending bugs or warp. He cannot warp the queen to there because I immediately win. So he's got to jump out with one of his defending bugs. I don't think he would jump out with the mosquito because jumping out with the mosquito would mean that he no longer has pill bug defensive power. So what did he do? Okay, his grasshopper jumped out to there, which means my ant no longer is available to attack. So if my ladybug goes to there, he could jump out with the mosquito or warp the queen to there. Okay, I can't allow him to warp the queen to there. So I'm going to bring in a grasshopper to here. He'll probably pin it with one of his ants. Now he can't move forward at his beetle because if his beetle covers... Okay, he warps my ant to there. Interesting. Okay. So he's getting in position. Yep, I want to go ahead and attack. Okay, he makes a ring. Interesting. Can't warp my queen out. Oh, so let's see. My grasshopper comes over to here. Yeah, we'll just try that. Although he might warp his queen out to there. Yep, that's what he did. He warped his queen out to there. Keep his queen in play. Yeah, this AI is fairly good. Let's see, I'm going on 30 minutes. Okay, where did he go? Okay, he warped my grasshopper in. So let's see. If he attacks to there, so his threat is, oh, an ant to there. So I'm going to pin that ant down. Now I'm threatening to warp my grasshopper away. I can only warp it to there. He's done a very good job of surrounding my pill bug with a little bit of help from me. I can jump out with my grasshopper. What did he do? White ant 3. Okay, he's bringing his ladybug in. Okay. Now I'm going to jump my grasshopper to there. Whoops, what happened? I'm going to jump my grasshopper to there, which frees my ant, gives me another defender. Because I can free my ant, although he could warp my ant to there. Could warp my ant out to there. But if I can get my ant over out of the way, then my pill bug will have opportunity to a place to warp out the queen. Okay, does he have a bug with angle of attack to there? And the answer is no. I don't think. Okay, this ant has an angle of attack. So I'm going to take that ant out to there. Now I'm threatening to get my, although I still always have to be careful that he can't warp me into that spot. Okay, he shifted his ladybug out. Oh, this is interesting on the display here of the move. It says white ladybug to white ladybug lower right, which is where it used to be. That's very interesting. I have the possibility of bringing this beetle forward, but that would open up his pill bug to warping my spider. Okay, he has no grasshopper that he's got 2 grasshoppers in reserve, but no way to actually get them with angles of attack to take kill shots. He could bring a bug into here and use warping ability to again surround my... I'm going to go ahead and move forward with my beetle. If I can cover his mosquito, that means a lot, because his mosquito would no longer have kill bug power. Over at Discord, there's been a lot of discussion, and there's been quite a few that said, oh, he warped into a ring. A lot of discussion regarding ending up with a draw. So is his queen just going to run away? That's what I would probably do. Yep, that's what he did. Now I may have no chance whatsoever. It's going to be a long game. I think I'm going to anchor down his beetle and start my mosquito moving forward. But the problem is, if I ever cover my own queen, then he can attack, possibly. He's made very good use of rings, because my spider was not able to pin that grasshopper, and so he jumps across, he's going to gain an ant. Although he could just leave it there, and then that would make that a difficult spot to warp away my queen. Oh, that's interesting. He let me do that. Bit surprised at that. Did away with the thread of the ring, and I was able to get that. Now, what if he's able? Can he move back in? If he moves back in, my grasshopper can jump out. He's going in with the grasshopper to there. So that grasshopper is a lot more dangerous. But if he can fill that spot, then the ladybug, if he can make this spot the setup spot, then the ladybug can take the kill shot. Okay, his beetle is moving outward. So I think it's safe to begin the advance with my mosquito. I hope. Like I said, there's a lot of discussion. It had some very long draws. And that's what I might be headed for here. But I have to be very careful because he doesn't miss any perfect opportunities. Okay, his spider's going into there to free open that beetle. Yeah, that's not good. Yeah, my mosquito's going back. I don't want that beetle free. And of course, his grasshopper placement here makes this no longer a warpable spot, so I have to cover his beetle. I can't let his beetle get free. But that does free up an ant. Okay, we're going on 45 minutes. 30 seconds a turn for my opponent. There's no way to offer a draw here at Mzinga. They should probably institute that, would be my guess. I'm going to take a look here. I think that white might have a forced win here. What if the white ant goes to here? That frees that grasshopper to jump into there. He's got to make sure that if he takes the setup shot, he's got to be able to immediately follow with an unstoppable kill shot. Which he's threatening the kill shot. So I will jump out to there. Yeah, I think he's got me. I am running out of viable moves. Oh, rats. My mosquito gave up his beetle power. Interesting. Might have ended up losing this one, guys. He's playing the squeeze exceptionally well. Yeah, this one might be over. So your mosquito has beetle power atop the hive, and then you forget the fact that once it drops down, you don't have it anymore. I think it's over. He's going to go up and over with the beetle. It's over. Wow. I don't like having to play the bugs in a certain order, but I lost this one. So game 2 goes to Nokamute AI. Congratulations. So that's it for this game, guys. This was almost an hour. That's hard to believe. So I'll have to go back and review this game and see where I made my mistake and how I could improve and try again later. So as always, thanks a lot for watching. Check my links down below. You can buy me a coffee. You can support my channel in various ways. We appreciate it. Make sure if you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe. Please click the notification bell so you'll see when new videos are posted. So as always, I'm here helping you play Hive like a champion, although I definitely didn't play Hive like a champion in this one. Congratulations to Nokamute, the new AI, and round 2 of Stepanzo's challenge. Not good for me. So until next time, this is Randy Ingersoll signing off.